Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Rust video. Sorry about not recording uploads here lately. I've been a little under the weather, so yeah, I haven't been able to sit in front of a mic without coughing, but we're back now, and I'm gonna try to put out a couple new videos at least in the next week. Um, as you can tell, my voice's still a little scratchy. I'm not really over it fully yet, but that's okay. But like I said, guys, today I'm just gonna be playing some Rust. There's not really any plan. I just jumped on this modded server. It's an IceFuse 5X. Um, I have a kit on here, so it'll be a little easier to start. But I played on here yesterday. Built over beside me by Lighthouse and got raided last night. So thought I'd try again today. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna try to find a build spot here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna build actually right around where I'm standing, kind of over between Missile Silo and Airfield. But yeah, guys, if you want to play the server, it's an IceFuse 5X Bravo. You can do /kit in chat, and I own the loyal kit. Okay, I don't have enough inventory space, but so you do have to pay money for this kit. It's not something that the server hands out, but the server will hand you when you join a weekly and a daily. So the weekly gives you a SAR kit, the daily will give you a revolver kit, and then if you link your Discord and Steam, they'll both give you Hazy P2s. Um, I've only been able to afford up the loyal. I haven't bought any of the higher ones, but you know, there's AK MP5 for that one, AK Bolt MP5 for this one. I think the biggest one gives you yeah, 5 super serums, 3 of each of the LR. Actually, 3 of each of all the high tier 3 guns, and some LRs. And 2 airdrops, 4 of each set of the kit. But if you guys want to check them out, they're a pretty good server for you know, if you don't got a lot of time to play, or if you just like the modded experience more than you do normal Rust, like I do. Yeah, guys, here's the kit I own. It gives you building material, quite a bit, of building mats. But yeah, let's throw up a little base here and see what we can get rolling on this server. I don't know if I'll be playing in a group today. It depends if they play this week. Excuse me. Depends if they play this weekend. But if they do play, I will probably have a group video out for y'all. We usually only play like 2 days, which would be today and tomorrow. So I'll probably have a video out Sunday. On that group video, if we play for both days. If not, then I could probably get it out on Saturday, which would obviously be tomorrow. Like I said, it's dependent on how long the group plays and if they even play this weekend. If not, then I think I'm going to try to maybe get a white going on a solo 3x server to try to make a video on. I haven't played on that server in a while, so thinking maybe I can get something going on there if the group doesn't get on today. Anyway, that's enough yapping about random shit. Let's see what we can do here. Don't make fun of me for the way I set up my loot rooms. My friends hate the way I set them up, but you would think after 5,000 hours I'd have a better method, but here we are. So I'm gonna set up this loot room and see what we can get into here. It is turning night time, so I think I am gonna make at least a lantern to put up here, just so it's not completely dark. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's make some shit. Let's make some walls. And then oh, another thing, if you have VIP in the server. Like I said, when you buy the kits, you get a skin box. So, like, you know, obviously, you can pick whatever skin you want in the game, which is great if you're poor like me and you can't afford these forest skins everyone's using. Um, you, you just buy a kit and then have all-time access to these. The kits on these servers are also lifetime. You can buy them as lifetime or monthly. I would recommend buying lifetime like I did. Uh, you're just gonna get a lot more out of it in the long run. Actually, I think they took away the monthly. Now that I think about it, yeah, I think now it's just lifetime. When you buy the kits. So that is it's a good thing. But yeah. So if you wanna check them out, it's you know, the server, like I said, is icefuse.net. They hold. I know they have a 2x Oblivion, which is a trio server, and then this one is a 4-man. It's a quad. I just prefer this server over the rest. Just personal preference. But yeah, they got a couple servers that you can try out and play. There's also a point shop system on here. I don't. This is from yesterday. I got a lot, but when you first start, you'll have 0. I think every hour I make like 100 or 200 points for an hour of playtime. I think's what it is. But also, if you need to go somewhere, you can leave your computer, like setting. You can leave your guy AFK, and then you'll still gain points when you're not at your computer, which is pretty nice. You can buy a bunch of stuff, including explosives if you need to. But oh yeah, another feature on this, and I'm just gonna do it right here because I don't really care. You can do set home. Oh wait, I forgot I got rated. So home remove 1, and then set home 1. So I have 6. I think you start out with 3. It's 2 or 3 that you'll start out with when you start playing. But because I have VIP, I obviously have more. But yeah, you can set up to, I think when you first start, like I said, I think you can set up to 2 or 3 homes. And then you can teleport to them, which I know on this server, it is possible for you and your friends, if you're playing together, that if you die in, like, Missile Silo or, say, Oil Rig, as long as your friend stays alive and he's not, you know, combat block, stuff like that, you can TP back and get back into the fight. But also, I'm going to work on a little bit of editing on this video this time. It's not going to be a lot. I'm just going to try to cut out, like, a lot of the bulk of the video to where it's boring stuff, because no one really wants to watch me run around in the dark for, you know, 20 minutes. So if nothing happens during this nighttime, if I can get the editing down, which I don't know if I can, no promises, but nighttime, if nothing happens, I should be able to cut, like, these pieces out and try to make the video a little more, like, interesting to watch, more eye-catching. But yeah, we're gonna head over here to Missile Silo. I don't have cards, but I think that's fine because I think someone already took it. I'm just gonna go have a look around over here. It actually looks like a crate's about to drop at airfield, so I don't hear anyone over at Missile. Maybe we just go preemptively to airfield and try to get there first. Oh yeah, while I'm here, I just want to say thank you, like, sincerely thank you so much for everyone that has been commenting on the videos I posted and, you know, watching them. It means a lot. The feedback is great. You know, I want to make videos that you guys want to watch, so hearing your guys' opinions and, like, what you think would make the videos better is very helpful. And, you know, it's what those views and comments are what keep me wanting to pursue the YouTube content. Uh, it's a motivational factor. So like I said, thank you from the bottom of my heart. It actually means so much. And if you guys can continue, you know, if you like the content, you know, comment what you would like to see, like the video, subscribe if you want to. All of it just helps a lot, not only with the channel growth, but also with just the mental confidence of, you know, sitting down every day and trying to record these videos for you guys, talking into a mic while staring at a screen alone in my room is it's a little different. It's hard to get used to, but I'm trying to build that confidence into you know, just feeling like I'm having a conversation with the viewers instead of feeling like I'm talking to myself. And the comments and stuff you guys have been putting have really helped with that, to where I can feel like I'm interacting with you and not just talking to myself. But yeah, guys, some of the I'd like to say some of the comments I have got was you know, the quality could be better. And I did work on that. I went into Streamlabs and I changed my stuff to 1080. And that should have showed up in the last video. It looks like it's becoming daytime. Yeah, it looks like that 1080. Oh my! I was literally itching my face when that guy. Ah, jump scared me. Anyway, I upgraded my quality to 1080p on Streamlabs. So that should make a difference in the quality of the videos, which it did in the last one. The last couple I've posted have been a lot better quality, I've noticed, so I can see that it's helping. I know the videos are very long and drug out right now. Like I said, I'm very new to this. I don't know how editing works. I don't even own an editing software, so like, I'm gonna try to use, I think I'm gonna try to use like YouTube Studio for this one, to see if I can make that work. Give me a second. I'm gonna buy a jacket here. It's super. Actually, I don't think I can buy a jacket. That is quite unfortunate, actually. Uh. Okay, I'm just gonna have to deal with the cold. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna try to use YouTube Studio, to cut some of this video up. I don't know if their editor is actually like, you know, a viable option, to make these videos look good. But I'm definitely gonna give it a go. Because like, I want these videos to be enjoyable for y'all to watch, and I don't want them to be very drug out. You know, I haven't been recording long videos lately, but I want to start recording, you know, longer, you know, 45 to an hour long, you know, at least an hour of content that I can cut down. You know, and to do that, I don't want to be uploading 6-hour videos, you know, because no one wants to sit and watch those. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely try to kind of rake that back in, kind of reel it back to reality, where it's not insanely long videos that you guys have to sit through, because like I said, no one wants to do that. Not a single person wants to sit and watch a 6-hour video of someone just rambling. And I understand. So, this video right here, depending on how long I play, I'll probably, you know, it'll probably be like, we're at 14 minutes right now. I'll probably drag it to about, I'll probably play an hour or two, to be real. I don't know how much time I really have to put into this before the next wipe. If the guys are getting on. If not, then, I'll have a lot more time to play. Yeah, just saw, that's gonna really suck if he gets away because I failed that jump. He's in that van. I'm pretty sure he's gonna try to hide in there until crates open, and then he's gonna try to run out and loot it. Which actually is kind of smart. I think he's still in there at least. I haven't really seen him because I failed that jump, but we'll take a little peek. If I can get this crate, it'll be a pretty good boost to start. Doesn't look like there's many people coming for it yet. Crates on here are only 5 minutes as well, so I mean it doesn't give people a lot of time. But I would think, yeah, there he goes. He decided he was gonna walk out, I guess. I don't know why he'd do that before crate in, but I think he had a chainsaw on his back. Could be wrong, but that's what it looked like. Yeah, it pops a little low right now. It's only at like, I think it's at like 120-ish. But even then, you would think someone would see this crate on the map and decide to come for it. Which that Naked did, but other than him, not really seeing much potential for people to be here. And also for you, those of you that might be wondering how he got in here without getting radiation poisoning, on this server there's no radiation. Most ice, I don't think any of the IceFuse servers have radiation on them. So you can be a Naked and still go try to grub monuments. You know, it's kind of a good and a bad. It's helped me sometimes. Sometimes it's, you know, killed me because I get grubbed by Nakeds in places that Nakeds shouldn't be able to go. But it's just part of playing modded. You know, if you wanna play certain servers, you got to take the risk of playing them. He didn't have a chainsaw like I thought, but he did have a silencer, which I can say is honestly pretty good now that you can't get him in the game anymore. I haven't played much IceFuse lately, so I don't know what the spawn rate is on these in crates on this server, but I'm sure it's probably pretty high, just due to it being a 5x modded. Crate looked like I had like 2 minutes left, I think. It was like 150, so I don't see anybody else trying to come here and provide any kind of opposition to me getting this, so it shouldn't be a challenge to get the crate and get back to my base. But that doesn't mean someone won't show up at last minute, so you know, as confident as I am, I still gotta be on the lookout here. Yeah, it doesn't look like anybody's even attempting to come in here at the moment. Yesterday was wipe day for the server, and this shit would have been swarming yesterday. So I'm not sure what the difference is between yesterday and today, but like I said, the teleporting's good on this server. I mean, it's kind of a love-hate relationship. Like, I can grab this crate, run in that tower, teleport back to my base with absolutely no risk. So yeah, let's see what we get. Awesome. Not the best crate I've ever seen, but I cannot complain. It's actually it's actually pretty good. You know, Silence L9 with an 8x is it's pretty crazy for just starting the server. That'll provide us a very good boost to what we need to do here. So yeah, like I said, the teleporting feature, it's just gonna be /home space 1. If you set it the way I do, you can name it whatever you want. I just name it 1 because it's quicker. Than naming it, you know, like home or something, which I've seen people do, or home, you know, base, whatever. You get the point. But yeah, I'm gonna yeah, I can just TP back home. And now we have a basically we have a few guns to work with. I also don't recommend you doing what I do and setting setting your home outside. It's a really stupid move for anybody. I would not recommend it at all. And honestly, since I'm not going to be playing this server all that long, I'm just going to roam the L9 because there's no point in me holding on to it, dependent on how long I'm going to be playing the server. So we'll run it. We die, we die. We you know, might get some kills with it. We'll see. We're at pump. At this point, guns are guns. My sniping lately has been pretty off. I don't know what's going on with the aim here recently, but the sniper aim has not been. Just haven't been able to dial the scopes in. Regular aim has been improving drastically over the past few. I have no complaints about the no complaints about that aim, but it's just I don't know, the scoped aim is where I'm really struggling lately. Also, I have no fucking idea where this pump kit is. I think I heard a footstep in there. I genuinely just don't. I don't know where this kid is. Oh, he just opened that door. Found him. Alright. I mean, that's another weapon. How did the pump go? Maybe it's... There it is. Okay. You say maybe it's another weapon. Oh, I don't... Better not know. Guys, that's not counted as door camping. Don't come at me. He was already outside of his base when I saw him. So, yeah, suck my ass. I'm not a door camper. Alright? Yes, I am. I don't know who I'm trying to convince here. I'm definitely a door camper. Gotta go back to my roots. Hey, fuck it. That's another pump. You know, it's not the best gun in the world, but it is a gun. Base is decaying. Alright. Let's throw this in the base real quick. There we go. Now we can go back out. I might run down a missile. See if I can find someone with a little better gear. I know right before I started the recording, I just started a little late. I was running around with a P2, and I got killed by a SAR kid right on the road of Missile Silo. Kind of like T20-ish right here at the V. I haven't seen him since though, so I'm not honestly sure if he stuck around or what happened to him. But just do a little roam, see if we can find a player or two. Like I said, it is a 4-man max like team, so I'm very confused why there's only. What the fuck? Okay. I can't get that TC, unfortunately, but there is a fucking tier 2 in here. That's a little odd. I'll have to probably come back to that and see if I can get that tier 2 out of there. There's the SAR kid. See him over there. Or no, he's got custom. I missed. Fuck. I don't think he knows where I shot from. He doesn't. Damn. Kid has no fear of the silencer. He is just dead sprinting. I see him again. I'm just lagging so bad right now. Okay, I don't understand why the hell he stood still there when he was getting shot at with an L9, but we'll take it. Just another gun to add to the collection. This kid is scraping for straws right now. He's not having a great time. First time I hit a tree beside me. There he is. Hit him. Yeah, I missed that one. I don't think he's gonna find anything in that base anyway. Doesn't look like it's even opened yet. That's what I'm saying, man. My sniper aim lately has just been way off. It's embarrassing. Like, I can't even hit a naked to kill him. Hopefully we can get that dialed in eventually. I don't have a lot of rifle ammo on me anymore. So I'm pretty sure this guy had an axe and he was hitting a tree with a rock, which is a little confusing to me. Makes me think that he is definitely not an experienced Rust player. Yeah, he literally had an axe, but makes me feel like he is not an experienced Rust player at any level, because that's just embarrassing. But anyway, I've been sidetracked twice now on my way over to Missile Silo, my people. So maybe we'll make it there this time. Oh, this video is only 27 minutes. I might leave it under. I'm really trying to decide if I want to leave this unedited or if I want to try my editing skill, but I just don't want to mess up the footage if I do mess up the editing, you know, because this is the first amount of footage I've gotten, and excuse my clearing my throat, by the way. Like I said, I've been sick. I apologize, but this is the first footage I've got in a few weeks, so I don't want to really test my hand in editing it and mess it up like off beat. So I'll see what I can do. I'll see what YouTube Studio has to offer for free editing. I can't really afford a software right now, so that's not an option. Also looks like someone has started raiding this and maybe given up, or maybe they full on raided it and I just see a door in there that they placed. No, I don't think they got in all the way. This guy has a tier 3 in here. Huh. This might be worth coming back with some explosives later and hitting. If I can get some. I feel like that'd be kind of a gold mine in there. Yeah, I'll see what like I said, I'll see what YouTube Studio has to offer. I might try my hand in it. I might leave this unedited. It's very hard to decide. It's my body from earlier. Very hard to decide what I want to do with these videos, because, like I said, this is my first footage I've had in a while, and I don't really want to mess it up. I need something to upload. So I think I'm just gonna leave this one unedited. I do apologize for that, because I know it makes it harder to watch. I understand. Setting through a video like this with no editing, kind of very mundane at parts when it comes to like the looting and everything along that line. But I honestly just feel like if I do try to edit it, I'm gonna mess it up, and then the footage is gonna go absolutely nowhere, and I'm gonna have to re-record, which I don't want to have to do. like I said, I'm trying to get a comfort level already of recording. So, you know, trying to, okay, that's a metal chess piece off a scientist. I don't know what the fuck that's all about, but service crazy. I'm still getting comfortable talking into the mic, so it's trying to make a ton of content as a solo right now is very, it's very hard for me, to be comfortable with it, so what footage I do get, I don't want to mess up, if that makes sense. But once again, I do appreciate all the help on the, like, you know, telling me what I need to improve and stuff. It does actually help me a lot. Yeah, you guys are great. So, I definitely look forward to seeing what you guys have to say. I know I'm rambling a lot, but I'm just trying to... I'm trying to get that balance between focusing on playing the game and also, you know, focusing on having the conversation side of it. Doesn't look like there's much happening around here, though. I don't know why either, because seems like there should be. I mean, there is over 100 people online, so there should be some kind of action around here. I ain't going near that scientist. Guess we'll just run. I'll run across the map a little bit, see if I can find. See if I can find some action here, because I mean, I got on today thinking I'd be able to PvP my way up to some good loot in here, but just not. Those guys are online. They have a furnace in there. Just there's nothing I can do to them because they're compounded. So maybe they'll be out roaming though while their furnace runs. I don't really know where they'd roam to other than Missile, and I was just there, so I don't actually think they're gonna be out unless they're down here at Harbor. No, I don't really see a reason for them to be at Harbor though. I don't think Harbor has much to offer in regards to what they need. But we will go down here and we will find out if they are here or not. And it doesn't look like there's no movement like at all to Harbor. Thought that excuse me. Sorry about that. I thought that pay phone over there was a person. Had to do a double take for a minute. Yeah, I just, oh my, scientists today are giving me a heart attack. I'm just not expecting them at all. We got a blue card now. I could go run Missile. I think, actually, you know what? Yeah, let's go run Missile Silo. I'm gonna buy a backpack first, though. It might already be done. Goddamn, $900 for a backpack is crazy. Anyway, it might be done already. Because like I said, there was people running it not too long ago, like running around that area. But just in case it is still up, I'm gonna go over there and test my hand in it. That was a person, just a pig. We're gonna test our hand in Missile. There's a guy right here on a horse. Okay. Not sure why that guy was there. Oh, he got a little bit of stuff though. I was getting shot by a scientist down here. don't see a scientist down here in the way that I was hearing him get shot, though, so I don't really know. I'll just head over to Missile. Scientists up top are cleared, so I should be able to get in fairly easily as long as I don't get grubbed here before I get in. I didn't expect that guy to have that much comps on him. I mean, I know it's easy to get components on this server, but didn't really expect him to have a couple lines on him. I'll take it, though. There's another one. I'll look for a gap in this fencing. Here we go. Definitely still a guy in here. There we go. Someone is at Missile right now, so... I think this guy had AK. Yeah, he did. Just heard a guy behind me with an LR, too. Somewhere over here. Should probably take these guns back home, actually. A nice little win. I don't know where I heard that LR at. See a guy over there on top of hit him. He's pissed. Oh, he's dead. Other guy running in right there. A lot of nakeds. Trying to run into those areas. Once again, I don't know where that LR was. It was very close to me. I never saw him. I think I might just bleed out now that I hit him. He's naked, so. I wonder who actually took Missile, though. I don't know if it was those guys, and they were just, playing, had two people up top, and maybe two inside taking it, or, really don't know what was going on there, but, I mean, we got out with the loot, so can't really complain there. Got a couple blue cards now. That's good. Oh yeah, that message that you just saw on the bottom left of the screen, that's another thing on the server. If you like favorite the server with the /favorite command, I think it gives you like a SKS, a custom, and I think an airdrop. But you get presents too. So I mean, if it's your first time playing the server, it's a good way to get a boost. Rating. I think we can counter that raid if I can. Why I'm putting the L9 up. Need that. Keep a few bullets and base. I'm not really bothering upgrading at the moment, just due to the fact that, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to be on this server all day. But, yeah, well, we'll see what happens. This recording already is 41 minutes long, so I am going to have to cut some of it out. I got to figure out how that cutting, like, mechanism works. I don't quite know how to do it, but I'm going to work on it. So, see what happens here. I'm just gonna... I don't hear the raid anymore, so... Really, they might have stopped. I don't know why that guy's running around with a Hazy AK, but... I'll take it. Worst I do now is lose it. Came to me at no cost, so... I didn't have to craft it. Got bear again. The guys ran back from kind of like this way though, so I just don't really know where they're coming from. Like what base, because they're running back in a certain direction. Okay, there's SARS over here now. Wonder if this guy's gun got looted or not. Looks like it did. SAR kid was right down here. Shot by the scientist. Oh, he just disappeared. Like, I don't... Not fully understanding how these people are just vanishing out of thin air. He shot, so he couldn't have TP'd. He would have been combat blocked. I see him. Never mind. Where did he go now? There's one. I love how he's running to me because he doesn't. Juicy. Thought I saw another one, but okay, he might live right there. The other one I saw. Maybe I didn't see another one. I'm just schizo, but I guess we'll send this back to base now. Quite a bit of stuff. Guy was definitely looking to build there, so glad I took him out before he had the chance. I don't know why I keep dropping this fucking backpack. Like, I want to wear the big one, not the small one, but... There we go. Alright, well, I mean, we're doing pretty good so far, and, on the PvP front. Getting a few kills here and there. Nothing crazy, but we're making it work. Guy dead ahead of me. Yeah. I don't know that name, so I don't think it's one of them. There's no way in hell this bear is gonna fucking charge me. The guy just spawned on the beach, so I'm not even gonna worry about his body. I feel like all these would be pretty okay raids around me, but oh, how much boom right now? Shit, I don't have any boom. I don't know why I said much. I have none. I'm still looking for those guys though from Missile. Like I'm very stumped of where they could live. Too much is happening around the map at the moment either, so. Yeah, I don't know where these guys live, man. Is that cargo? That is cargo. I'm right beside harbor too. Maybe I go try to do something on cargo. A little more loot would never hurt. I don't think I'm gonna take the L9 to cargo though. I'm gonna take a bolt action instead. I got a couple of those, so. See any movement up in captains? I don't know if that's out of render though. Over here and take a look. There's dead scientists up on captains. Yeah, he's up there. I see him, white kit. Well, we'll be fighting. Be fighting for cargo, but I don't know how many it's gonna be. Gotta run with it along the edge here. I do have to make some lunch soon, so I think this might be the final thing for this video. I might do like a part 2 on it. You know, do this in 2 separate parts of the wipe. This will just be the getting started, I guess, getting started portion, and then the next one will be the yeah, the actual gameplay where I go out and actually try to do raids and stuff. It's already gonna be a pretty long video, so I'm definitely gonna try to cut it down. I decided I wasn't going to earlier, but I didn't realize I've been recording for over 40 minutes, so that's quite a long amount of time for a video to be with absolutely no cuts. But I might just post a full wipe. We'll see. I'm very indecisive, if you can't tell. If you stick around the channel, you come to find that out that I don't really make decisions all that well. You're also gonna find out if I do play in the group today that you hear a lot of arguing, because that's just how our group is. One likes to yell at each other. So, we'll see how that goes. I don't actually know if the guys are playing today though, so we will see. Haven't got a message, so it is only 11:40 though. But I think I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna try to counter cargo. If I can succeed at that, he just took actually last crate. He might just dip now. I should have been watching the rib a little more closely, because I think he actually should just fucking dip. The rib's still, nah, the rib's gone. He definitely just dipped, bro. No idea where he would have pulled. I have no clue where he would have went from there. Doesn't look like he pulled up to the coast at all, so. Well, that's really unfortunate. I was actually gonna go counter that. That's the downfall of the 5-minute crates on this server is if you're not there like instantly, they're just gonna take the crates and leave. I think I actually see him. I think that might be him up there. No, that's a naked. This guy probably drove into fucking fishing village, to be honest. He probably drove into there and then he's gonna just teleport out. If I had to take a guess, but I lost him, so it is what it is. Heard a raid over here, so maybe we can go catch some people off guard on this side. The raid sounds like it's really close to my base. I don't think it is me, but that's pretty close. Not too close, though. I think it's past me, like in the snow. Yeah, it's definitely past me. That's actually quite a long ways away. I thought it was closer. Not sure if I'll get there in time, but we're gonna give it our best try. Let's say that. Yeah, it's just a bear. Don't worry about that guy. And I wish I wasn't so far from this. Probably going to be more people looking to counter as well. Just got to watch out for that. I think it's like somewhere up in like maybe Q18. Just, I don't really know how to judge how far that is. Sounds like they stopped, which isn't ever a good sign when you're trying to counter. Because I'm not. Oh my gosh, is that a raid base? No, that's not a raid base. Okay. Thought that was up on like a raid base on top of a hill. I was about to rethink my decisions. Footstep. Yeah, he's in that base. I don't think I have to worry about him all that much. Oh, okay. It's literally the base up on the hill. Makes sense. This is not going to be an easy counter. I'm not going to lie. It's actually going to be very difficult, but still going to give it a go. Yeah, can't really make much content if you don't try. So, depending whether this goes good or bad, like I said I gotta make breakfast, so this will wrap up the first video for the wipe, at least for this one, and then we'll go again probably later today to make the second. Actually, I think that is a fucking raid base. What's wrong with these nerds, dude? It literally is. I wonder if they're gonna go back to the raid base. Hear him jumping around in there. Well, I hear one jumping around. I don't. Okay, I see one. Yeah, right there. That was my time to push this fucking guy. No fear. Okay, I don't know how the fuck he hit me there. Thanks for playing, baby. Oh my god, there's a turret, isn't there? Alright, well, I'm just a bimbo, so. This guy probably has a raid, like a bag, so. We'll see if I stand up in 20 seconds. If not, you know, is what it is. We gave it a run. 15 seconds. He might not have, like, the best. It's gonna be really hard getting out of here, though. I am gonna be able to get up, but. Yeah. Okay, well, we're up. Now it's just a matter of trying to hold this shit. It's gonna be kind of hard. Oh, it's these guys. I've killed these guys a couple of times already. I hear them. Yeah, I really hate these peaks sometimes. It's all good though. I gave it my best try. That's gonna wrap up the video for the first part of this wipe. Damn, I should have went cargo. Anyway, that's gonna wrap up the video for the first part of this wipe. I'm gonna go make some breakfast. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. Didn't end the best way. Like I planned it to, but can't win them all. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you are enjoying the content. And I will see you guys in part 2 of either this video or the video with the group. Alright, thanks guys. Have a great day.